Guys, welcome back to the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video when you get a chance. Use feeders on the streams. This lets you know that the United States of America, is failed. We are a failed nation state. This should enrage every red-blooded American. Americans pay more in taxes than they spend on food, clothing, and housing. It's all for 2025. So we spend over $8 billion in overall federal, state, and local taxes. Food, clothing, housing, and everything else is over $7 billion. I want people to understand when you pay more in taxes and you pay more in taxes than you do in your overall life, something is truly wrong. Um, we should not be paying more in local, state, and federal taxes than we do to take care of our daily living, housing, eating, and clothing ourselves. That's how you know that we are a socialist country and about to be full on communist. This is it. All the taxes for wars, for all the legal, the immigrant there, we have to take care of house bill, NGOs, our government is keep spending more than they bring in, and corporate greed and corruption as well. This was what it comes to. Your hardworking American citizen, you are punished by taxes. Tax. We give to welfare state lazy Americans that don't want to work. Undermine the disabled or senior citizen. Go heard about the welfare Section 8 houses, food stamps, everything else, government grants, which come from my tax dollars. Unnecessary wars, military industrial conflicts, money for we give to foreign countries, aid and stuff right there. Our politicians put the money and put it in their pockets of their friends this year. $100 billion just Donald Trump just paid in tariffs. The tariffs collected, the Trump administration, $100 billion all went back to the corporation and not the American people. That's a tax. Inflation is a tax. We're just paying on it. Inflation, the cost of housing, food, everything keep going up. Prices are not going back down, guys. The day prices, there's not going to be a new price tomorrow. And when are we going to had enough of this and want better and want change? You can't say, oh, nothing we can do. That we civilized, sorry ass, lip rich mindset is why we in this situation now. All the flock cameras also going up. We think paying for that. Data centers popping up everywhere. Who do you think paying for that? Did we the people ask for that? Vote for this? No. Did we vote for the war in Iran right now? No. Gas prices going up. Did we vote for that? No. The Federal Reserve print out money to put into the economy. Did we ask for that? They print out money. Did we ask to vote for that as American people? No. So when is gonna be enough? When is too much enough? Or when is the breaking point to the American people? I want to know. Did you have enough? Let me know in the comments if you had enough of this. You're pissed off. If you're not mad enough about this, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, we got other stories as well, guys. Ugly out here. But this, we spend more money on taxes than we do on food, clothing, and housing. All to take care of the government, the oversize of our government, taking more and more, growing bigger and bigger, needing more money. Like the Trump administration, we what $1 trillion for wars, Department of War to fight the next war, the government. Like Trump said, we don't have money for Medicaid or housing or daycare. We need money for war. It's a failed state. And I want to make the people to realize how big we are a third world country. Weren't you normies, unplayable characters, people that had your head up your ass on chair for so long, finally realize what America is? That's when the true shooters and rampages gonna start. It's gonna be too late by then. They have all the front cameras up, surveillance set up, and you won't be able to do shit. Been telling people for years. Should have been doing something. We should have been protesting. We're doing more. We're not voting our way out of this. Nobody didn't want to listen, want to do nothing. So I guess we deserve what comes to us. And with all of that, GOP candidate Dan Crenshaw, thank God he got primary out of his seat coming up. This is how they really feel about you guys. And I know it's not just Dan Crenshaw, the GOP here candidate here of the Congress and stuff. This is how they all feel. They're a struggling man with high prices to stop whining, get a job, and eat ramen noodles, and you'll be all right. Basically, eat the cake, give them cake, shut the hell up. Suck it up, pull your bootstraps up, get to work, and eat some ramen noodles if you're struggling that bad. Even though we're spending billions of trillions of dollars for bullshit wars, we're sending money overseas, we're paying our great allies all the time what we does. We're paying for Ukraine wars, where we're paying for everything across the world. But Americans, you deal with inflation, your job get lost, can't deal with high rent or mortgage rates up to 6-7%. Suck it up. Get jobs, get a job, get 2 or 3 if we need to, eat ramen fucking noodles. Eat the cake anime and shut up. He makes over millions of dollars, 8 packs alone. His salary economies are $20,000, but 8 packs, then all his campaign funds are millions of dollars. But he wants Americans to step the hell up, get a job, eat the cake. This is how they feel about you. Yeah, look, 8 packs. Oh yeah, eat the ramen noodles. Eat the slop. Eat the slop and be quiet. Be quiet. Shut the hell up, America. We don't want to hear your bullshit. We got wars to win. We're getting rich here, rich. I don't give a damn, but you can't afford shit and feed your family. This is how they all feel in Congress, all government. Every last one of them. Don't get it wrong. A record 25 million adults under 35 and not living with their parents.
Just super relatable. The business coach and content creator has been documenting the ups and downs.
I am 34 years old. I just moved back in with my parents for a few months with my 2 golden retrievers. So this is
And then this is the workspace.
This is my office.
Why do you need pets if you can't even take care of yourself? I will never understand that shit. Not one golden retriever, you got 2 pets. But you can't even buy a pot to kiss in. Got 2 pets now. Can't even feed and take a clothes and shelter yourself. Why do you have 2 animals? I never understand the white liberal mindset or the white people mindset. I don't have nothing, but I got my dog. Fucker, you can't even feed and do that for yourself. Why would you bring animals in your suffering? I don't get it. Maybe I love animals too, but there's no need.
When you think about what you imagined for your life at 34, was it this?
No, definitely not.
What? Before moving back home, Carly says she was living with her boyfriend in South Carolina on a $60,000 a year salary. But after they broke up, she couldn't afford to pay rent alone.
Because life, the system is not made for it's not made for you to be single. But the feminists, the woman movement made it for independence. I'd rather be bad by myself. I could do bad by myself. I don't need no mad shit. Just so though you can buy, go in debt. And all of a sudden, the fun ride stops. You get too much debt. You get too much on your own. I can't afford nothing by myself. We are not made, the system, even definitely now, it's not made for one paycheck. You can't make it on one paycheck. I don't care how big it is. If sky would be, you get hurt or laid off or something happen, that one paycheck, done. You gotta have multiple incomes. If you're by yourself, you gotta have at least 3 income streams. But if you can't get 3 different income streams, if you're by yourself, I don't care if you're a man or woman, you better be shacking up or married. This is not even a question anymore. See how she was shacking up with her little boyfriend? When they broke up, I know I can't afford the rent. The prices are not going down. If you're going to be single out here, you better have 2 or 3 different income streams coming in. Because one just shut down, you just have two more or one or two more to depend on for backup. Save and invested. So if you only have one income, then you think you bad by yourself, especially if you make less than $100,000. $200,000 the new $200,000 in this market is the new. It's now the new $100,000 what it was 10, 15, about 20 years ago. So if you're making big figures now, yeah, $100,000 there what it was 10 years ago. Damn, no, 20, 30 years ago. $100,000 to what it was 20 years ago, like $160,000. So the new $200,000 is the new $100,000 what it was growing up in the 80s, 90s, and the early 2000s. Simple as that, guys. It's simple as that. And these numbers always gonna go up. But the millennials, I'm a millennial, the Gen X, the Gen Z, Gen Alpha, nobody's gonna be able to afford to move out of their parents' house, especially if you're not married or have 2 or 3 incomes or got 2 or 3 roommates. The system, this is done by design, guys. Either you keeping up with inflation and making good and insider trading with the top elites, or you're gonna be moving back to your parents. Or if you are married, house poor, you're gonna be able to divorce your husband or wife. I need that income. I need whatever. We need to stick together. Love don't pay the bills no more. You will need each other. Simple as that.
To afford that on top of your student loans, a car payment, it's really hard to function
Oh,
with anything, I believe. Like,
Yep. And I guess there's student loans, card debt, credit card. The modern day woman is full of debt. So the little boy music probably never marry and all that. Oh, good. Debt. If I married you, I inherit all that shit too. And I got my own issues. Yes, the modern day woman is full of debt, student loans out the ass, credit card out the ass, and most of them student loans for bullshit degrees. Communication degree, PhD and shit. Knowing your job ain't gonna make no more $60,000 for most of your life. But you got $100,000 in student loan debt you can never pay off. Credit cards max out and other bullshit, consumer debt. Yeah. Good luck. This is why they wanted you single, independent women, so you can be the debt magnet that you are. They pay your emotions, you buy. You don't need no man, go to school, get the debt. You don't need no man. And when you're 30 or 40, oh, good luck. Yeah, you got $200,000 in debt. I don't know what to do. Better find a husband, somebody hope pay you all. Pay it off.
less than 85K.
According to Realtor.com, a record 25.2 million adults under 35 living with their parents in 2025. That's more than any point on
That number
record,
going up,
including the
probably about this year,
COVID-19 pandemic
2026.
peak.
Society as a whole has to respond.
Wharton School of Business professor Susan Wachter has been studying this trend.
It's affordability across the board. It's not just the price of the home and the mortgage.
You ready, Zoe?
Carly's parents say they welcome the full house. 4 adults, 4 dogs, crossing paths.
At the two at the house, Lord have mercy. So these parents basically fail their kids. They got bumped in third party, never loved. And the daughter not moving back. Full household dog. The 25 million under 35, that was the 2025. This is 2026. It's probably well in the 30, 40 millions. Where the layoffs going, where the debt's going, where this war going like that. Like I said, I think about videos yesterday. I said, people are going in the army not because they're patriotic. Yeah, war I run. People are listed in the army. There's no jobs. There's no stability out here. I'd rather get 3 cops in the meal in the army. I'm former Navy guys in the army than be out there homeless with shit. These in the army, I have a place, food in my belly, clothes in there, worry about, get a paycheck. It's for however long years I can do that and get my education paid for it, than being out in the streets, not having shit. It's simple as that. People, like I said, this is all done by design. The army meeting their recruits, and the sooner or later it would be a draft. They're gonna need more people bodies and stuff like that. That's the number.
Once again,
It was so funny.
Now, Kyle, Carly's brother, was already living at home. He's 33. This was happening before his sister moved in, but we've got some good news to report. Carly said after being able to save up enough money, she will be comfortably moving out. And
Yeah, company moving out, but she'll move back in by the end of the year. Yeah, If what cooked out here, boy, I'm keep telling y'all, not mug a fucking joke. People better realize and know what's going on out here. I guess cyber attacks going on and stuff like that. They're trying to bring my wrong for that shit. I don't believe none of that shit. They're trying to set up some bigger fucking attack. Like I said, guy, please be caution of your surroundings. Don't be in big crowds. Yeah, gear for something big made you big. The fraud flag attack. I want people to be aware of what's going on. Hey, I said the data centers.
Stay, because there are other communities that want it. When a community wants it, it means a lot of money is going to come into that community.
Unsightly, potentially.
I don't think they're unsightly. I'm looking at some of these data centers, the most incredible buildings I've ever seen.
If the builders that take local resources, this land is so far up gone, guys. This man is gone. He's when you're a billionaire for so long, you're not in touch with the normal people. And now his mind, age, and shit like that, he's so far up his golden ass, he can't think straight. He's just talking at the side of his fucking asshole, knowing that he don't run shit, knowing that he's not in charge of shit. And people are both communists then. Yeah, when your leaders start putting you and your friends at work camps, instead of giving you free shit, you're looking in the manifesto like, I what page is this? They say nothing about work camps and work until I drop dead. This I get free like from my ass. Well, the communists, did they lie to me? Yes, the communists lied to you, motherfucker. There's no free shit. We gonna tax the wealthy. You're gonna live, to do nothing. Just look. By God, be God, got saying, kumbaya, kumbaya. Until they come kicking in your door, you got work labor camps, the sun up and sun down, motherfucker. Starving, no food. You drop dead, so effing be. And that's the lucky ones that get to work in the field. The rest of them, they don't trace up against the wall, and bam, fire squad. That's probably actually the best thing for me. I'm not working for shit. You got to come be. But the rest of y'all, only that bloke is calling us saying, you bought it out. You had to shoot away out of this shit. None of y'all got weapons, scared enough for guns. Go look in the work camp, motherfucker. Some of them at me, it could be, I'm gonna be a rebel or already shot. Y'all so scary out here. Y'all let the Muslim Indians take over. Where the white man? White people, you'll watch this shit. You're worrying about video games, Superman, movies, Spider-Man movie shit. You let the Muslims come in, you let the Indians come in and take over. That time be kids like rabbits out here. While your white liberal woman out here acting a fool and aborting all her babies and shit. Looking at you as a weak ass cuck and shit. They ain't even want to fuck you and shit. And they had never placed your dumb ass. I see why the young conservative white man under 30 kissed off. He's saying the shit, but ain't nothing he can do about it. His white woman is fucking gone. She's gone. She ain't having no baby. She ain't for her career. She worrying about her life. She's 40. And then didn't she look at 40? Where have you been at? Having abortion and sitting having a body count on 1 million. This is what you did. Now you're crying. All the Muslims been on in is good. Let them take over. Y'all not fucking, y'all not having families. Y'all acting a fool out here. So you're a white lad worried about video games and other bullshit. You don't. Unless you're done with the system, I can't blame you. You play the system and let it be. But you want the system to work and want to fix the system. If you're not having baby doing shit, you're a fucking fool. If you want the system to burn, I ain't stop you. Let this shit burn for real. But you know, asshole trying to say, you're not gonna say this shit. Paranoid box has been open, you can't reclose it. Let it burn at this point. Let it burn.
Permanent renting and never getting a job. But don't worry, those Somalian and Afghan refugees down the road, they'll get all the free burritos, they'll get all your jobs and all the houses that you saved up for, because that's how the taxpayer funding works. Republicans are being tone deaf and committing political suicide by mocking Gen Z about this whole $20 burrito debate, all because illegals have come in, driven prices to the roof, have taken our homes and taken our jobs. No, instead, we should actually offer real solutions. If we're conservatives, we should do more than just mock young people. That's the same thing the Democrats did. They thought they were entitled to our vote, and they lost it. We have to earn the vote. There are communists literally knocking at the door, offering free things and abolishing everything.
Cause like I've been saying, cause America's been socialist like for so long. At least the last, 40 years? Since they told the woman to go to work, pick your child in our daycare, the school system, government school system, the workplace has been basically adult daycare for the woman, for the modern liberal woman. We want you to go to work, be independent. That AK means less babies. And the babies you do have, we're going to educate them for you. See how the devil works? Hell is paid with good intention. The roll rate of hell is paid with good intentions. Oh, the woman can work now. She could be independent. Go to work. We got free daycare, government daycare, government educational, Department of Education. We'll educate your kid while you go to work, girl. Go. Girl power. The devil was petting out the ass up for the last 50 fucking years. And felt for hook, line, and sinker. If we so moved from God, people didn't even see the opening door the devil was playing right in front of our eyes. And 90% of y'all fell for it. And they didn't even hesitate, didn't even question it. Like the cheese, the rat seeing the cheese. They didn't even think about why the cheese is there and why it's free. When they go get it, and when they realize that the trap, it's already too late. Like I said, we're paying more taxes than we are doing. Guys, like the day prices, tomorrow prices will be even more. And inflation, the cost of price, since COVID 2020, the inflection money, you wanted your government, a COVID check and shit, that crushed whatever was left of the economy 2020. COVID shutting down the world and giving out billions of dollars, COVID funds, COVID checklists, all that money is like, we never recovered from it. We kept on printing out more money. The UK-Russia war, the open borders with Biden, and now they're still in war with Russia and Ukraine. Now the war with Iran, the big beautiful bill, big beautiful fucking fraud. Oh yeah. So the taxes and the prices are always going to go up. And the job market now?
To 23,000 jobs in July, falling well short of expectations. Meanwhile, the unemployment rate changed little, ticking down 4.1%. University of Michigan economics and public policy professor Justin Wolfers is here for more. So Justin, thank you for coming on. What do you make of the numbers that just came in?
Mate, I'm trying as hard as I can to smile, but that smile would be a lie to you. This is a very bad set of outcomes. The US economy had been creating roughly 100,000 jobs per month, or at least that's what we thought. We learned two really big things today. One, we learned that in July, in fact, it looks like we lost jobs. And then we learned that the previous 2 months, which had looked pretty good, actually that was a statistical illusion. And when we got better data about what the economy's been doing over the past couple of months, it turns out it was nowhere near that good. So right now, it would be really lucky if we could say we were treading water.
And one more time, the numbers. Play it over one more time.
New data shows concern in the job market. U.S. employers lost 23,000 jobs in July, falling well short of expectations.
23,000 jobs lost.
Meanwhile, market The
U.S. lost 23,000 jobs in July, according to the federal government monthly jobs report. And the White House, every day, was Chapman, Trump creating more jobs than anybody. Blah, blah, blah. The most transparent administration in history. Remember the Trump? We're the most transparent administration in history, guys. They're no better. They're actually worse than all administration. The Donald Trump administration, he is a worse president this second term than Ford. Then they have George W. Bush, all 8 years, 2001. He's worse than Bush. It's 100%. This second term alone is the 2 of all those years he's been there is worse than the 8 years of George W. Bush. And that says something. We still got another 2 more years left of this shit. And what's ever left of this country by this time, guys. This is all I got for you guys today. It's Friday, August 7th, guys. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Be alert, be prepared to let you know the truth will always be told on the channel, guys. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Comment, subscribe, share the video, because we are in for it, but we got to do it together. I'm out.